let's take a look at the motor of the 2025 Acura Integra Type S. And here it is. The Acura Integra Type S is powered by a 2.0 liter inline-4 turbocharged motor. That inline-4 turbocharged motor puts out 320 horsepower and 310 foot-pounds of torque. All that horsepower is sent to a 6-speed manual transmission with a limited slip differential. All that power is sent in classic Honda fashion to the front wheels. The Acura Integra Type S is only available with a 6-speed manual transmission. So let's take an overview of this motor setup from an enthusiast perspective. Again, I really love the Type S, Type R classic red valve cover with a red metallic paint contrasting with, again, this carbon fiber engine cover with the Type S embezzled into the carbon fiber. Looks really, really great and harkens back to the days of the Integra Type R with their red valve covers. I also love how in just enthusiast fashion they have mounted the turbocharger front and center. Do not touch, it's really hot, but you can definitely see the turbocharger here right in front of the motor. Good place to put it. And another enthusiast type setup in this engine compartment that I really do love is kind of this ram air setup that routes air from the front of the fender into this funnel, into that intake, again to help get into that turbocharger, into the motor, to create all that 300 plus horsepower and 300 foot-pounds of torque. Everything looks great, it's functional, and it just looks like a very clean engine setup. Even the battery is wrapped in this nice little like it looks kind of like a heat wrap, but again it's just very, very clean, very, very organized. Great valve cover, everything is very accessible. The top of the hood is functional. You do have this, again, this outlet for hot air in the hood. Definitely gives the car a very aggressive look, but is also very functional. As you can see, there is a scoop that again either channels air out. I believe the air goes through here, up here, and pushes all the hot air out there to help cool down this turbocharged motor. Again, functional and fashionable. So again, just a really great setup. I really loved how Honda has designed the Type S engine. I think the only thing that's missing is some sort of carbon fiber strut tower bar across the motor. But other than that, great engine design in a 2025 Acura Integra Type S. The Acura Integra Type S does the 0 to 60 time in 5.1 seconds and has a fuel economy rating of 21 city and 28 highway. One thing that's interesting about the Acura Integra Type S hood is that when I first opened it, I pushed it up and it dropped right back down on me. And I figured out why. I mean, this car has, again, this old school kind of engine prop that you have to prop up for the motors for the hood to stay up. I wish that they would have put some sort of like hydraulic shocks to just hold open the hood. Maybe they did that for weight savings, maybe they did that to cut costs, but again, definitely very old school. The only other car I know that has this is I do have a old 1999 Toyota 4Runner that I drive around daily, and that car definitely has this. But again, maybe this is also maybe a throwback to 1990s Hondas. But again, be careful when you guys open up your Type S hood. You do have to prop it. So for me, as a old school 1990s golden era Honda tuning enthusiasts. It's very amazing to see that a Honda, especially an inline-4 Honda motor, comes with a factory turbocharger. Back in the 90s, when you tried to turbocharge your Honda, you kind of have to put it together yourself. Actually, there are no companies making a turbo kit. People just kind of piece it together. So again, it's amazing. Just fast forward like 20 years, and again, from the factory, you can get a factory turbocharged inline-4 motor. Definitely very cool. But again, it harkens back to the days of like Greddy turbos and bolt-on Comtech superchargers for NSXs. Again, it's just really amazing to see as a old school enthusiast the advances of the technology, and it's amazing to see a factory turbocharger inline-4 and a Honda motor.